Hey, how you doing? This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show. And I think I got my setup in my office working. I'm using my RSP Duo SDR radio, and I'm using my new GA800 Megaloop antenna. It's in the office with me. I lost the use of my G5RV outside antenna. The hurricane kind of get a number on it, so it doesn't work anymore. And I can no longer get on the roof to repair it, so I needed an indoor antenna. And I think this is going to do the job. As you can see, I'm getting a lot of signals. It's 8:20 p.m. here in Clearwater, Florida. The A index for the slower numbers is quite high. It's a 16, which typically means high background noise, which you can see that background noise here. And like up right here, it's really bad. It's not good anywhere, but it's really bad. So I'm going to do a scan of the database I have here. This database is a little older. It's at least 3 months old. It was generated by my good friend John. He takes the big, huge EIB database and he cuts it down and eliminates all the duplicates and the utility stations and stuff like that to shrink it down so that when I use it in this program to scan, it'll scan a lot faster. Otherwise, it would scan so slow. So I got this as my setup. And the one thing I'm still struggling with is my setup for recording on this computer is not ideal. So I will not be able to give you a good audio signal from the radio. You'll be able to hear it, but it's not as good as I'm hearing it. So that's a disappointment. I did a recording about a half hour ago, and it was terrible. It was way too low. You couldn't hardly hear the audio again. So I've cranked it up, but the problem is if I crank it up too high, I get feedback into my microphone. So hopefully I've got it at a decent level where you can hear the audio from the radio and my babbling from my microphone. So here we go. We're going to do a scan. Let's stop it so it'll start from the beginning. There it goes. We're getting noise. I'm going to set that squelch a little higher so we can just get the really strong signals.
Bajo la supervisión del canciller Liu Wei, comerciante convertido en político del poderoso reino de Qin. Como saben,
okay, let me you're doing good. Probably Radio Martini.
To continue the public handouts.
That is, or was. Let me look that one up for you. Let me mute it. I'll look that one up for you at a different computer. 5935. Oh, I gotta get to the right page. 59. I got the keyboard too far away from me. And I typed in the wrong thing. I didn't even come close. Let me move my keyboard over. There we go. Let me try it again. Sorry. This is where you really need two people. One looking up things and one running the radio. 5934. Okay. And that is probably WWCR out of Nashville, Tennessee. And it says they're broadcasting in English. Well, I take that back. They could be, well, there's several possibilities on that frequency. All right, let's go on. That sounds like China Radio. Where was it at? The squelch level's too high. So many variables. That sounds Chinese. Let me look that up for you. Well, that could be China Radio 2. It could be North Korean jamming. It could be Radio Malay in French. No, it's not French. Okay. So it's probably China Radio 2, because it did sound like Chinese or Asian. Let's go on. Get the thresh level back up. Squelch level, I mean. That's strong. Spanish. Let's see. 6030. That sounds familiar. 6030. Get the right keyboard here. 6030. And that is possibly Radio Martini. I should have remembered that one. Golly. It's hell to get old. Right there at the squelch level. Here's some strong ones.
Under the name of the Man Rugby World Cup. A name intended to encourage la búsqueda fue en vano. Los del Buró Federal de Investigaciones dijeron que había muerto, pero se...
Trying to get back to what was sounded like English. Turn the squelch down. That says it's China Radio. 7350. Yeah, let's turn the radio. Now, what has changed is the signal levels seem to have increased, but the noise on the signal levels has seemed to increase. So maybe that solar flux number, that A index, has jumped back up again. We don't know. Got that squelch down way too far. That's what the problem was. That was probably Radio Martini.
Kings of song, nations have fought for it. It has been traded.
Oh, darn, I missed it. That was it. I set the delay time that it stays on the given frequency down to 10, so it would scan a lot faster. That's in English. And that's 9265.
Every single scrap of information they can glean about what it is you are doing, thinking, and advanced technology offers that scrap evidence things like the emotional. And what they do is they package
That's probably
as information that they
WINB out of Red Lion in the northeast part of the United States. Okay, we're just going to let it scan and let you listen so we can get through this.
shall not judge you. Who is going to be judging us?
Una segunda vuelta, donde una de las claves
See that static noise? That wasn't there before. Okay, this part of the spectrum is really dead. I'm going to move the squelch up some more so it doesn't stop on these spikes. Yeah, what? Look at this down here. It's all noise. I wonder what. Let me see. Now look at these repetitive bursts of noise. Yeah, the A index. Oh, it's 5 megahertz. Back to the beginning. All right, let me stop here. What I was trying to say is the A index now is a 16. Pretty high. We want it down less than 5, and it's 16. So that's all this noise we're seeing, especially on certain frequencies. So that's it. That looks like I've got this setup working. Band conditions will just improve. That would help. The loop antenna, the GA800 loop antenna, is working quite well. And I want to thank the people at GOOZEEZOO, how you pronounce it, I don't know. They sent me this antenna for review, and I appreciate it. And I appreciate you stopping by and watching. If you enjoyed the show, please give me a thumbs up, and have a great day. Bye-bye. Oops, wrong key.